Imagine a world where the ocean is as familiar as your local coffee shop, and we're casually strolling on the ocean floor, breathing without a care in the world. No wetsuits, no gas masks, just living among dolphins and octopuses, maybe even letting a squid babysit. Sounds like a Disney movie, right? But what if it wasn't? What if we could actually live underwater? Your morning jog would be dodging sharks, and getting away from it all might mean a different coral reef. Let's dive into what life might be like if we could breathe underwater physically, socially, and economically. The physiological challenges of breathing underwater. For humans to breathe underwater, we would need to undergo significant physiological changes. Currently, our lungs are designed to extract oxygen from air, which is much richer in oxygen than water. In contrast, water holds far less oxygen, making it impossible for our bodies to function normally without specialized adaptations. One possibility is that our bodies could evolve to develop gills similar to fish, which are capable of extracting dissolved oxygen from water. This evolutionary shift would likely take generations, but if it were to happen, we would need to adapt both our respiratory and circulatory systems to function in an aquatic environment. Our lungs might evolve to become more efficient, capable of absorbing oxygen from water, or we could develop entirely new structures like gills that would allow for continuous oxygen intake. This transformation would not stop at our respiratory systems. The circulatory system would need to adapt to ensure that oxygen is efficiently transported throughout the body, even in environments where oxygen is scarce. Our blood vessels might change in structure, and our hearts could potentially become stronger to accommodate this new method of oxygen distribution. Such changes would have far-reaching consequences on our physiology, from metabolism to overall health. Underwater living. New habitats beneath the waves. If humans could breathe underwater, we would need to create entirely new habitats. Picture underwater cities with schools, homes, workplaces, and recreational areas, all protected by advanced technologies to maintain livable conditions beneath the surface. These habitats could help alleviate issues like overpopulation on land, offering new spaces for human life to flourish. However, integrating human-built environments into the existing marine ecosystems would be no simple task. We would need to design habitats that work in harmony with the ocean, ensuring minimal disruption to delicate ecosystems. For example, new structures could mimic natural coral formations, fostering biodiversity and offering shelter to marine life. On the other hand, the growing human presence could bring risks, such as pollution and habitat destruction, making sustainability a key focus in any underwater development. Economic opportunities and challenges. Living underwater would fundamentally change our economy. Industries like underwater agriculture, deep-sea mining, and tourism would experience massive growth. Underwater farming could focus on cultivating seaweed, fish, and other marine resources that are already a part of human diets, but could be grown in vast new areas beneath the ocean. This would expand our food supply and reduce the strain on traditional land-based agriculture. Deep-sea mining, another potential industry, could unlock vast mineral wealth. The ocean floor is rich in precious minerals, and humans could mine these resources to fuel industries and technological advancements. However, such activities would require careful regulation to ensure that we do not damage fragile ecosystems in the process. The tourism industry would also undergo a revolution. Imagine staying in an underwater hotel, gazing at panoramic views of the ocean floor, or snorkeling through vibrant underwater parks filled with marine life. Underwater tourism could become one of the world's most lucrative industries, providing jobs and boosting local economies. However, with this growth would come a need for strict environmental regulations to ensure that the ocean's beauty and biodiversity are preserved for future generations. Cultural shifts and new lifestyles. Underwater living would also inspire unique cultural and social changes. With entire communities living beneath the ocean, new traditions, art forms, and social norms would emerge. For instance, underwater architecture would require innovative designs that reflect both functional needs and aesthetic sensibilities. Imagine living in homes surrounded by panoramic views of the ocean, or celebrating festivals in coral cathedrals illuminated by bioluminescent sea creatures. Fashion would also evolve to suit the underwater environment, with clothing specifically designed for life beneath the waves. The material would need to be durable, lightweight, and resistant to water pressure, while also allowing for free movement in an aquatic setting. The trend might shift from land-based fashion to more practical and functional designs suited to this new lifestyle. Sports could evolve as well. While traditional land-based sports like soccer and basketball may still exist, underwater versions of these games could become popular, fostering a new form of athleticism centered around the ocean. This shift could lead to an entirely new kind of cultural identity based around the ocean and aquatic life. Technological innovations for underwater living. To make underwater living a reality, significant technological advancements would be required. Engineering solutions would be needed to design and construct habitats that can withstand the immense pressures of the deep ocean. New materials, resistant to both high pressure and corrosion, would be necessary to build durable and safe living spaces. Life support systems would need to evolve as well. Humans living underwater would face unique health challenges, such as decompression sickness, nitrogen narcosis, and other issues related to prolonged exposure to high pressure. Medical technologies would need to advance to address these concerns, developing solutions to prevent and treat these underwater ailments. One of the most fascinating aspects of underwater living would be the possibility of marine research. Scientists could establish underwater labs, allowing them to study ocean life up close, conduct groundbreaking marine biology research, and uncover the mysteries of the deep ocean. These habitats could also serve as models for space exploration, helping scientists develop the technologies required to live in extraterrestrial environments. Environmental impact and sustainability. Despite the excitement of living underwater, we must also consider the environmental impact of such an endeavor. The ocean is home to countless species that depend on its delicate balance to survive. Any significant human presence could disrupt marine ecosystems, leading to the depletion of resources or the destruction of habitats. Therefore, sustainable practices would be essential. Recycling, waste management, and renewable energy sources would be vital components of underwater living. Technologies like water purification systems and sustainable energy sources, for example, tidal and solar power, would be necessary to minimize the environmental footprint of human activities. Furthermore, marine biologists and environmentalists would play a key role in monitoring and mitigating the impacts of human activities on the ocean. Psychological support would also be crucial. Life underwater could pose unique mental health challenges, such as isolation, the monotony of underwater environments, or the psychological stress of living in confined spaces. Support systems would need to be in place to help individuals adjust to the underwater lifestyle and manage any mental health concerns. The future of marine research and conservation. One of the most significant benefits of underwater living would be its impact on marine research and conservation. With permanent underwater labs, scientists could conduct long-term studies of marine ecosystems, observe the behaviors of marine animals, and explore the complexities of oceanic life. This research could help address some of the most pressing challenges facing the oceans today, such as climate change, overfishing, and coral bleaching. By studying marine ecosystems up close, researchers could develop more effective conservation strategies and discover new ways to protect the oceans and their inhabitants. The knowledge gained from underwater research could also contribute to broader environmental efforts, influencing policies on climate change, ocean protection, and global sustainability. The connection between humans and the ocean would foster a greater sense of stewardship, inspiring future generations to protect the planet's waters and ensure their continued health. Thanks to watching. What do you think about the idea of living underwater? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this dive into the future, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting explorations. Stay curious and keep imagining the impossible.